So I've been working a lot with grief this past year. I'm not gonna lie. I'm learning a lot. I continue to learn a lot. And one of the things that I recognize is that grief is very much linked to love. It's a paradox. Something I say to my clients all the time is that you don't have the relationship that you desire because you're not willing to risk your heart. And why aren't you willing to risk your heart? Because you are terrified that if you risk your heart, it's going to put you in a place where you will feel so much grief that it will kill you. And what is grief? So there's a country song that goes something like, grief is love with no place to go. Which that's the paradox. It's like you feel all this love for someone and then they might pass, or you might end a relationship or something like that, or a relationship never even happens. And you're like, I don't have anywhere to put this love. I have so much love in me and I don't know what to do with it. So a lot of times what people do is when the grief starts to escalate, they start to naturally push it down because the ego starts to flare up. Like the ego freaks out and is like, oh shit, we're not safe. So, because we might die. So you can't fully feel the grief. But which is not true, because no one ever died from fully feeling a feeling and letting themselves fully feel the feeling. And what does it mean to fully feel a feeling? You just let it move through your body. You don't numb it out. What happens is a lot of times people, instead of feeling the feeling fully, moving it through their body, they numb it out. They pretend, they avoid, I'm not feeling this grief, or I'm not going to let myself be sad. But that's a mind. The grief just, instead of moving through your body, just gets suppressed in the body. And that is poison. The poison in that is now that your nervous system has learned, okay, we're going to stop. We're going to cut the feeling off of grief. We're going to avoid it. We're going to kill it. And that's like the template. That's the way that it shows up. So anytime you feel a little bit of grief, you're like, that's it. I'm cutting it off. But what does that really do is that now the grief has power over you. So anytime you are faced with an opportunity that potentially might put you into a situation where you might have to feel like a shit ton of grief, you kill the opportunity. You don't give yourself the opportunity to be in the relationship, to go after the career, to go after the manifestation, because grief now owns you. It's like the threat of grief subconsciously on a very subconscious secret level is so threatening that you will pick the safer options in life just not to feel the grief. But then that's how you fuck yourself, because you're like now choosing the safe option, the option that doesn't light you up, that doesn't fucking light your soul on fire, that doesn't give you like extraordinary, because you're not willing to fully feel the grief and let it move through your body. So the motherfucking catch of it is that you end up living this like barely half-lived life. Like you're making choices when they're safe that are like leaving you feel dissatisfied, leaving you feeling like mundane and bored and like something's missing. Like, you know that like you're like, it could be better than this, but it's not. And you think it's because you're not working hard enough or you're not doing the right thing. And the truth is, it's that you're too fucking scared to feel grief. And it's so like, if you just let the grief move through you, that's where the expansion happens. That's where you say, I am not going to let my feelings dictate my life. I'm going to let them move through me. And that's when I expand and allow for more better to come in.